Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back to the Cave Factory. And now that we have lava, I have been able to do some upgrades. As you can see here, I added this kind of smelter. It's a create mod smelter. If you haven't seen it before, it's just a fan blowing air over lava. And, well, we can pretty much smelt anything in here. I'm not going to smelt ores, of course, because we're processing the ores in a different way. But let's say I need some cobblestone, or actually stone, right? So I will turn off my magnet because it is annoying. I will drop in a stack of cobblestone here, and hopefully it will not convert into oak. It actually hasn't done this yet when I've been testing this. So yeah, it's working fine. There we go. We have stone. Notice how fast that was. This is why I like smelting with the create mod, because it's ridiculously fast. And I could have put in more than one stack. I can add 5 stacks of cobblestone at the same time, and it will smelt at the same time. Of course, we will have to automate this, but for that we will need brass. But brass is something we'll be getting pretty much right now, because that's the next thing I want to do. And for this, we need to do, well, it is this quest, basically. It's not the quest. Like, there is more to it than the quest. I've done some reading. But we basically need to take a seared heater and put it into 4 ingots of molten copper. And I am not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to put in... Oh, I can't even put in 4 ingots of copper there? I can only do 3? Can I add 1 more? Yes, it is smelting. My idea is that I'm going to pick this thing up and throw it in there and cover it in copper. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, give me back my coal. Does this break the smeltery? It doesn't seem to. Oops, nope, not my pickaxe. Oh, I keep doing that mistake because I keep treating this as an inventory. It's not an inventory. It's a weird interaction. Yes, that actually did work. Oh, done. Done. There we go. I could pick it up now. Right, that's my smeltery controller. And I think the quest reward here, yeah, it gives me a fuel tank, so I don't have to make a fuel tank. This one is now going away. This one is temporarily going away, and these are going away temporarily. And I think we're going to be building our smeltery here. Where is the smeltery controller? Yeah, let's put it in the middle, because I don't know why. We add a fuel tank here. I think I can add the drain up here, maybe? I am completely improvising. I did this once many months ago, so I don't really remember how this thing was supposed to work. Does this thing work now? Yes, the mighty smeltery. I think I just managed to make a smeltery. Why was this already full of lava? Oh, the quest reward tank apparently contained lava, so I don't have to do anything. Right, so let's just make zinc. Did I say zinc? I meant brass. Let's make brass, because I need brass for various things, but I'm gonna make a small amount first, just to make sure that this whole thing works. And I think this is where we input... no. Oh, this is where we input things with a hopper, and here we can just insert it manually. And please tell me that we just created brass. Brass. Yes, molten brass. So now we take the faucets here. We put the casting table here and casting basin here. How much brass did we create? It's not a full block. Ah, that was a mistake. I probably should have made the full block. But I can now... brass ingots. Yay! And another brass ingot. I needed 2 brass ingots for something. I don't remember what it was. But now we have brass. I'll deal with this later, because my next step with all this is actually... And I'm realizing, oh my goodness, this was a terrible idea. It's taking up too much space, so it has completely hidden the tinkering stuff here. And I need space for one more thing here. And that thing is, well, it's literally the next quest in line, and it's an anvil. That will allow me to make better and bigger tools, and that's something I definitely want. We will probably be going to the Nether soon. Not a huge expedition, I just want to see what the Nether looks like. I'll figure it out later. I want to show you a few more things that I've done. I deal with the brass and try to remember what I want the brass for. I showed you this thing. We are smelting. We have the lava generation here in case I want. Well, right, I can turn on the lava. But we don't need to, because there are other magic methods of getting lava. And basically, the blood magic mod gives us an alchemy table. And I think it's just a different crafting table. I don't see anything special about it. Maybe I'm wrong, but this far everything I've done with it is just like a normal crafting table. But it gave us a few funny things. So let's start with this. This thing here is the divination sigil, whatever it's called. And it tells me how much mana I have. I've been complaining about it in the previous episode that I don't know how much blood is in my network. That is the correct terminology. Not how much mana I have, but it is mana. Like, we know it's mana, right? But how much blood I have in my network, so I don't run out. A blood lamp, I actually haven't tested it, but apparently it just... yeah, it makes a light. Oh, and we can see small particles of... so it's a magic block that is actually a light block. Nice, so I don't have to carry around torches with me. There are two other magical things. One is a water sigil, or sigil. I don't know. What is it called? Sigil, something like that. One of these pronunciations is correct. And it's a water bucket. Oh, yeah. Well, it's not a huge deal, because I think it uses my mana. Let's see. It uses the blood from my network. It doesn't use my mana. And what was the last one? Yeah, it used quite a bit. Or maybe the lamp used. Okay, we are using our LPs. But the other thing is, just like a portable water bucket, we have a lava bucket. Boink. So I've been using this channel here to create myself some obsidian. Unfortunately, the mining of the obsidian is ridiculously slow. Yeah. I'll pick this up later. I cleaned things up a little bit. Doorways like this. Not sure if I should be using all that seared stone, but I don't think I'm going to be using the seared stone for much more than this smeltery. Could be wrong, but we're getting a lot of it. It's fine. I kind of like this heavy look. There are two more things I need to show you that I have found. One is that the backpacks I was talking about that the zombies are carrying, they can actually drop them. And the interesting thing is, if I open the backpack, it has contents. This one is actually quite interesting because I think it's a slime tree. Not exactly sure how it works. I will have to look into this. Wormhole potion, never seen it. You suddenly feel very alone. Teleports you to other players. Well, I have no other players here, so that doesn't really work. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird things that the zombies dropped, including 2 buckets for some reason, bunch of bones, which is nice. So I didn't actually have to craft my own backpack, but I actually started working towards that goal. And I needed to figure out how to get leather. Apparently you can get leather from the alchemy table, so I will probably do that in the future. But I have found a simpler way of getting, well, at least some leather in the beginning. And we need shears, we need a cutting board, which is apparently for making food, but there are other things we can cut on the cutting board. The drops from the zombies, just drop it here, boink, and we get leather. Boink, and we get leather. That's pretty awesome. I like it. It's a nice touch that you can convert zombie drops into actual useful things. I probably need to cut all this up, but I'll do that later. There's another thing I was thinking, and I think I saw it, that now that I have a smeltery, I should be able to smelt all the gold items I got. And they should give me more gold than just smelting in a normal furnace. I'm not sure, because in a furnace you get like just a gold nugget, right? And this apparently should give me more. We had 12 items, so let's see if we get more than 12 nuggets of gold. I'm hoping it Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I will have to learn how to use this properly because apparently you can store the smelted, well, ingots or gold or whatever, like copper that you have smelted in a different, in some tanks and use it later so you don't have to pour it out. But for now, I'll just pour everything out. Yeah, wow, okay, so that was two blocks? Yeah, it's about 2 blocks and change that we got in gold from this thing. That's quite nice. Although, how do I drain all the leftovers? Ooh, I don't know how to do that. That's another thing I need to figure out. I kind of like it. It's interactive, although this will definitely need some automation. But, like, nothing in here should be too automated. Or, actually, no, nothing in here should be automated. This is just stuff that I'm using manually. Maybe I even built it too big for a manual smeltery. Like a manual smeltery probably should be smaller. Right, how do I drain this? Can I just pour it out? Remove the ingot casts, and what happens if I pour it out here? Well, I poured it out, and now... Oh, now it doesn't solidify. Okay. I think... Yeah, that works. That's how you drain it. Maybe a waste. Maybe I should try to figure out how to store the smelted ingots or smelted things, because there's a lot of things you can smelt. Maybe I can figure out how to store the smelted things for later use, but for now, we can live with some waste. And there we have it. It's a Tinker's Anvil. A very, very unfortunate placement, but I'm gonna just place it here. Right, what can we make? That's the first question. I want to make this. I want to make a sledgehammer, and I will need these kinds of parts. And yeah, we make them by... I already did it with the pickaxe head, right? I did it... Yeah. I made a gold cast for a pickaxe head, so I'm assuming that I will need the casts for... I saw the large blades, I think we had the tough handle, and the hammerhead. Like, yeah, we'll need all of these things. So I'll just make all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 12 different ones, so we will need 12 gold ingots for this. So 1, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's just get that smelting immediately. Let's make all of those. That's an axe head, broad blades. I think this is also a tool I want to make because I don't want to use a sword. I want this because I think there is a bigger sword that can decapitate things. And I might want to decapitate some with the skeletons, or this might be the terriblest idea I've ever had. Right, we have gold here, yeah. We'll notice. It's gonna be fun to figure these things out. And I'm gonna make myself a hammer. I still haven't chosen which materials I'm gonna do it from. And by the way, this is a very, very long story about which materials are which. Because electrum sounds like a great idea, right? Let's make it out of electrum. But here I'm seeing, oh, because it has a huge mining speed, that is absolutely no durability. Cobalt seems like the best compromise between mining speed, because it has a decent mining speed and good durability. But I don't know, like, I think cobalt is only from the Nether. I don't know how easy it is to get. So that might not be the smartest idea. I'll have to read all these things. Like, Tinker's Bronze is a decent idea, maybe. Has slightly worse durability than cobalt. This is not something I'm gonna film because it's gonna take forever of me trying to figure out how these things work. And can I jump into this? Will I die if I jump into molten gold? Or will I become golden? I'm not gonna find out. Let's not jump into there. You know what? I think I came to the conclusion that cobalt is pretty much the best thing for tools. So I'm gonna go into the Nether and just quickly see if maybe we're lucky with the Nether generation and, well, we can find something. We have some blocks. I have gold on me. I have basic armor. I don't even have a good sword. Oh, this... Well, wait. So as a biome, this isn't awful. We're not in a basalt delta, so that's always a plus. What do we have in this area? We have lava generating. Nothing interesting in this direction. Let's remove the light overlay because it's kind of useless here. Did this thing just grow? I think I just twerked this thing by running. Can I? Yes, it is getting twerked. Ha, that's funny. What I actually want to do here is take my map. This looks like a fortress. Where are we? We are here. There is literally a fortress under me. Good. I just want a waypoint to go back home. And, oh yeah, I can see the fortress on the minimap. That's kind of awesome. Do I want... No, I don't want to explore the fortress just yet. I want my severing sword, or cleaver, or whatever it was called. I'm just looking around here if I can see any easily accessible cobalt. It's supposed to be blue ores, from what I've seen, so it shouldn't be that hard to spot. But no, we have Nether gold. Like, there are absolutely no mobs in the Nether. Am I on easy? No, it's hard. Everything is fine. Everything is normal. Weird. Oh well, I'll explore a little bit, see if I can find... Oh, there is a fortress here. Literally just right here. And skeletons and a lot of things that wants to kill me. I'm not gonna poke around too much. I just want to find cobalt. Let's find cobalt and get out of here and do proper exploration of the fortress later. So yeah, the cobalt seems to be quite rare. I got other useful stuff. Quartz, useful, right? Twisting vines, maybe for something. Some mushrooms, some glowstone, some weird ore. But I only found 5 cobalt ore, and I don't know, is that enough to make a hammer? When we're melting it, we get 2 ingots. So I have 10 ingots. Nah, that's not gonna be enough, because I have found that repairing Tinker's construct tools is ridiculously expensive. They don't really have that much durability. I will have to find out how to improve the durability. So yeah, no, 10 ingots is not good enough. I guess I learned something new today. And the thing I learned is, so I was looking at the hammerheads, right? Because I want to make a hammer. And this is cobalt. If I press shift here, it says durability 800, mining speed 7.5. Sounds awesome. But then I saw this. This is hepatizon or whatever it's called. It's better durability, better mining speed. That sounds great. And if we look at this here, we're alloying obsidian, cobalt, and copper. And this gives us 2 ingots for 1 ingot of cobalt, which seems cheaper, right? But the thing I didn't notice is that it requires higher temperature. It requires blazing blood. I think the only way to get blazing blood, or like the way to get blazing blood, is to melt blazes. And oops, I don't have the infrastructure for it. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this thing. What will pour out if I click this? I think it will start with copper, I'm assuming. I don't know. Oh, this was a mistake. I guess I wasted some cobalt. Unless, well, I don't think it's wasted, right? I can reuse it somehow. But yeah, this was definitely a mistake. So let's get an ingot cast and see what pours out first. Yeah, that's copper. That's fine. I have to rescue it. Still learning how the Tinker's Construct stuff works. It's fun, interesting complexity. Although a little bit disappointing stats on the tools, unless I'm missing something, which I probably am. Right. Let's rescue the materials I poured in here. But since I already poured that cobalt, let's make a cobalt pickaxe. And let's see how this pickaxe performs. Oh, it's much faster. It's still not insta-mining, but it's getting much better. And actually, I think the alchemy thing had a sigil, or sigil. What is it called? Sigil of haste, or whatever it was called. Sigil of the fast miner. This is supposed to be giving me haste, right? And it's absolutely not complicated to make. So let's make one of these. Maybe I can get insta-mining. That would be cool. And yeah, the alchemy table, it just seems to be another crafting table. That's the gunpowder, add the blood orb, and yeah, magic just happens. It's like slow crafting. Unless I am maybe sucking my life essence blood from my network to do this. I have no idea. Oh, that actually didn't even destroy the tools? Interesting. It just gave me a mining reagent. Right. And there is also another magical thing. The arcane ashes. You just splash them on the ground like that. It actually uses up durability. Maybe I need to enchant this with unbreaking or something like that. Then add this thing, and it makes a different symbol. And I think we can see it here, right? We do the ashes thing. We draw a circle. Add the mining reagents now, and now the reinforced slate. Fancy animation, and there we go, Sigil of the Fast Miner. Enable this. No? Is this enabled? How do I know if this is enabled? Do I need to put it in here? Is something happening? Did I get haste? That doesn't seem to work. And it's not using my blood? No, it's not. I don't... Oh, activated. So it is a... Okay, it is a crouch, right-click, and now it's deactivated, crouch, right-click, and now it is activated, and I have haste. Oh, it's just haste 1. It's not even haste 2. That's kind of boring. I think it's a little bit faster, but still no insta-mining. Okay, the quest for insta-mining goes on. There needs to be a way to get faster mining. I think I found a way to get something that is almost like mending, and it is stone shield on the pickaxe. I got it from the tool binding, and you do it by making a stone tool binding, and then I think I used tin. I don't think you can even get tin in this mod pack. Now, you can get aluminium, but I used zinc. Apparently, from my reading, this has a small chance to consume the stone you're mining, and I don't know, like, maybe the stone just completely disappears, so you don't mine anything. And that gives you that gives you 3 points of stone shield, which is then used before durability. But, like, I've been experimenting a little bit with it, and it's still eating my durability, but... I want my pickaxe to be fast. I don't just want it to be durable. So I think I found a way to make things faster. I do this and 5 blocks of redstone. Yeah, that gives haste. So what is this? Oh, that's a much higher speed. It was 10 point something. It's 15.8 now. So let's see. Do we... Oh, I need to light up here. Still not insta-mining, but we're getting closer. It might actually... Okay, let's give it one more level of haste. I might regret this, but on the other hand, we can make another pickaxe later if this turns out like... Because from what I've seen... Oh, and as you can see, I added 1 point of stone shield there. 2, 3, 4, 5... That's hastier. It's called hastier now. So what's the speed now? 21. So... should be twice as fast. Like, I'm not exactly sure what that number means, but it's faster. Still not insta-mining. Actually, oh, I should try now, and with this thing? No. Now I did turn it on. Still not insta-mining. I wonder if I can add one more level of haste to the pickaxe. Insta-mining. Actually... Why am I doing this? I'm going to be tunneling, not with the pickaxe, I'm going to be tunneling with the hammer that I haven't built yet, because I haven't decided which materials to use on it. I think rather than just reading the documentation and getting lost in it, I'm just going to go for it and see what happens. So, Tinker's Bronze Hammerhead, Cobalt Handle, because I already had the Cobalt, and 2 white stone large plates, because, well, that is kind of like mending. That's my hammer now, and let's see how great or awful it is. This seems to be doing a 3x3. Yeah, okay. Not too awful. And does it get... Oh, it is actually getting the stone shield, but I'm wondering... am I doing a stone shield profit on every mining operation? I might be. Oh, so I won't need to repair this, which means that I should have made the head out of cobalt. But this is actually, yeah, this is mining fast. This is nice. I can definitely use that to make much bigger rooms that I've done this far. Because this far, it's been taking so much time that I've been making as small rooms as possible. But now we need to start making bigger rooms, especially for crop farms and stuff like that. I still didn't get insta-mining, but we're getting there. We're getting close. Oh, but will this work with Netherrack? This will probably not work with Netherrack, and I need to do some mining in the Nether as well, because I want to find more cobalt. Aha, and I found a way to automate this. So to make this faucet pour whatever is in there automatically, it just needs to be powered, so that's easy. And you can suck out items from this with, I guess, a hopper, but also with an item pipe. I didn't want to break the floor for the hopper. So yeah, okay, now I'm making the plates. I'm making the plates because I want to make more iron reinforcements, because that's how I think we can get better durability on things, and maybe that will help. The stone shield doesn't really seem to help. But I did add some haste to it, and I'm pretty sure I really don't want insta-mine on this, because, come on, this is fast. This is nice. If I get insta-mine on this, I can just probably do more damage and not really have the precision needed for mining. This is it walking? It's not really walking speed, but... No, this is not walking speed, but it is good enough. It's a good mining speed. And I have 1 upgrade slot on the Sledgehammer, so of course we're gonna upgrade the Sledgehammer. Put this in here, and I think, yeah, I needed 24 of those to get 1 level of reinforced. Why do I have 2 hammers? Is this... Yeah, it's just a graphical bug. Oh, I thought I have invented duping, but it will be a too easy duping exploit for this to be real. And let's see how this thing is performing now. Oh, this is perfectly awesome. I don't need any faster mining than this when clearing out areas in here. Yeah, this is looking good. This is mining fast enough. It did... Oh, now it's actually gaining stone shield. So I think the reinforcement helped it by not using the stone shield too much. And yeah, but now I have also lost... I have lost all the upgrade slots on this, so I can't make it faster. But it is fast enough, I think. Yeah, it is definitely fast enough. Right, so I had enough string to make 8 wool. I'm gonna make 2 elevators. And I was actually thinking, in my base, I probably will not want to use the elevators. In my base, I probably want to build a create mod elevator. But this is not for my base, this is for the Nether. Because in the Nether, I will go here. To this side, put down an elevator, probably, just in some random block, doesn't matter where. I will now try to find my way below here somehow, trying to survive, but like I will just dig down to netherite level, and we can use our new big hammer to dig for netherite. Alright, it should be this block right here. Let's see, did I make a mistake? Minus 112. Awesome. Okay. Now I have my Nether branch mine. It wasn't actually very complicated to go down here. I literally just dug straight down about here. It was super easy. Now I have a 90 stone shield. I dug quite a lot now. Oh, I am not losing the stone shield, which means that Netherrack also works. Yes, I have definitely gained stone shield, which means that the Netherrack is definitely working. So I won't even need repairs. I have actually prepared repairs in my backpack here. I have a repair kit, which can be used, I think, in my inventory just to repair things like this. Yeah, it can. I'm not gonna do that, because that's pointless. I don't need to repair anything, but I come prepared. But, oh, we can activate this. And how fast do I... it's not insta-mining, but it's very close. Oh, this is scaring me. Like, when digging in the Nether, when things get bright, that means that something bad is about to happen, because it usually means lava, but here it means some weird ores. What is this? Dimensional shard ore. Something that I have never figured out how to use in any mod pack. Anyway. Let's find some netherite and hopefully cobalt as well. Maybe there is more cobalt down here, I hope. And this needs to be documented. My first ancient debris. Oh, it would be hilarious if it got eaten by the stone shield, but it didn't. It's not much, but it's a start. Oh, I can see another one. Oh, right there. Sometimes it actually pays to look in F5. Yay, 2 ancient debris. And cobalt. Oh, this is like... It's a good thing I didn't stop filming. This is also the first cobalt I found in the depths here. Okay, yeah, we need to clean up our danks so we don't have this complete mess in here. This was my luckiest corridor in the Nether here, because like I did some branch mining there. It's not branch mining, it's just going straight and until I run into a lava lake. And now I am 600 blocks away, and this is the longest tunnel without the lava lake. And I just noticed that I am picking up the netherrack here, but all my danks are full of netherrack. I got 25 cobalt. It wasn't that much. Tons of quartz, a bunch of gold nuggets, ancient debris, which is nice, but not a lot. 14 ancient debris, and yeah, like an enormous amount of netherrack. Yes. 3,000 netherrack, tons of basalt, etc. I need to upgrade my danks again, but I think I can afford it now. Can I? Let's see. This is dank 2. Yeah, it needs blocks of gold, so I can probably upgrade one of them. And how do we upgrade this one? Emerald. Oh, that will be harder because I'm not getting that many emeralds from normal mining around my base. Let's go home and see if I need to expand my storage to store all the garbage I have picked up. Especially all the netherrack. It's quite a lot of netherrack here. That's the inside you can count on getting on this channel. There is a lot of netherrack in the Nether. But, of course, all this manual mining, who am I and who replaced the guy that is actually making machines for everything? Of course we need to make a machine. Come on, like, what did you expect? Like an episode about mining that doesn't have a machine? I'm going to build a completely classic, standard create mod mining machine, tunnel bore, whatever we want to call it. So I have never done this before, actually. We have in this direction, okay, they added an arrow. There didn't used to be an arrow on the minecart contraptions. Okay, there we have a furnace minecart. Now we need to add, no, the andesite casings are not for this. This is where the linear chassis will come in. I think we place it like this, but we need to rotate it. Where is my wrench? Where is my wrench? There is my wrench. Always have your wrench ready when doing create mod stuff, okay? Now, we need to place rails in front of us. That's number 1 issue. So I am guessing... no. The rails... I'm trying to remember how the deployers worked. And I think the deployer had to be... I have a deployer here, right? But I think if I place the deployer here... Yeah, that is incorrect, because the deployer needs to have 1 block... Like, so this needs to be 1 block higher. That's what I'm trying to say here. Or that's what I'm mumbling about. Because the deployer will now extend and place the rails there. Can I just test this? Maybe... Possibly... Let's try it. So I'm gonna give it a rail into the filter slot. And give rails, not all of them, but give half of the rails into its hand. Like that. If I do this... This now should be correct, right? If I push this, it should place. No? Why wasn't the deployer attached at all? Oh, that's weird. Can I pick it up? I can't. I could pick it up like that. Right, so the deployer didn't get connected at all, so I need to glue it or do something like that. So disable this. I'm relearning minecart contraptions. I used to know them. I don't know them anymore. There. 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 Do I have to use glue? I probably have to use glue. So let's use glue. Let's glue the deployer here, like that. Give it a rail into the filter. Keep some of the rails for myself. That looks about right. Right, I'll give it one more of these, just to make sure. Now if I push it, yeah. It is placing down the rails. This is exactly what I want to see. Perfect, there we go. So now, if we remove the rails, and on the back here, we need to have the mechanical plow. That will be removing the rails behind the machine. So, And how do I connect the plow? Is it... This one actually needs to go with slime and not glue. And there is a good reason for this. It's not just that I'm saving glue, because, like, it's a little bit of a pain to make the glue, but also because this is more lag-friendly than a glue. So if I have the mechanical plow back here, I do need to add a barrel just to store the rails for now. We don't have any drills yet. We're gonna have a lot of barrels in the future. Right, this looks about right. So if I turn it on, remove the contraption, remove this, and take the contraption, put it down. Is it facing the right direction? It is facing the right direction. I am hoping this is correctly set up. I can't look at it. Push. Push. No, it doesn't want to get pushed. Move! It doesn't want to move. Okay, I'll give it coal. That's probably a terrible idea for 100 different reasons. Yes, this is exactly what I want to see. It's gonna run into the wall now, but that is fine. There we go. We stopped it before any disaster could happen. Right, so that is the contraption moving perfectly correctly, I think. Actually, let's leave that one in there. We'll notice if there is something wrong with it moving. Turn this off now. Add contraption. And the fantastic thing about this is that I don't need to worry about lava. We have no lava lakes. We have no water. I don't need to place in any stone. I don't need to do anything complicated. We can just add a big wall of drills here. There we go. That's it. I think this is the entire contraption we need. Well, sorry. Like, this is not the entire contraption. The entire contraption will include a lot of glue here. It's actually slime, not glue. But the effect is the same. Oops, I think I did double-sided here. Yeah, that was a mistake. I kind of don't like that, because that often causes wrong blocks to get stuck on it. The good thing is that the slime doesn't get used up. Glue does get used up. And, boing, 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 boing. That's it, right? Is this everything? I think we do have a tunnel bore now. This is... Yeah, this... No. There is one more thing, or a couple of more things. Let's just... That. And... optimistic amount of barrels, because why not? I think we have a tunnel bore now. So I turn this on. I remove this. I remove this. We don't need this anymore either. And that was a real-time design and implementation of a tunnel bore, hopefully. Now, will you work? There we go. And it's actually faster than the tunnel bore I made in the Let's Create series. Yeah, it's just working. It is that simple. Live, real-time design and implementation of a tunnel bore. I'm just gonna let it run as much as possible. Actually, oh, do I even want this corridor here? Maybe I won't. If not, we'll fill it in or just leave it there. And I can light things up using my magical lamps. Perfect. Awesome. The create mod is kind of hilarious sometimes. But that will be everything from me today. we sped up our mining quite significantly, and well, that was the goal. So, thanks a lot for watching, and have a good mining session. Bye!